Year 9, welcome to your history lesson for this week. As you can see from the title on the slide, it's a revision lesson preparing you for your assessment that you'll sit when you get back to school. And your assessment question is, was the Treaty of Versailles fair? So what your teacher will be looking for is for you to tell them everything you know about the treaty and whether or not you think it was fair or unfair. So if you have a look at this slide, you can see the learning objectives. So what we're going to get you to do first of all is to show us that you know the key terms of the Treaty of Versailles, so what the Treaty of Versailles actually did to Germany. We're going to get you to explore and explain the different interpretations of the Treaty of Versailles, so talking a little bit about why some people think it was fair and why others think it was unfair. And then finally we're going to look at how you answer a 16-mark question in history, what you need to include and how you need to structure it so that you feel confident when you get back to school that you can have a good go at your assessment. In terms of what we'd like you to upload to class charts, we'd like you to upload a picture of your completed revision pizza, so that's task 2. We'd like you to upload a picture of your factors sheet filled in, that's task 3. And we'd like you to upload a picture of your paragraph, which is task 4. And the 2 sheets that you need for this lesson will be given to you with the PowerPoint. Okay, so the first task is asking you to watch a video by clicking on this hyperlink. And the video just goes over the terms of the Treaty of Versailles. Now, what we'd like you to do while you watch this video is make a spider diagram or a bullet point list just detailing all of the different things that the treaty did to Germany. And if you want to push yourself, have a go at the master task, which is asking you which of those things do you think is the harshest? So which was the most unfair and why? Task 2 is one of the things that we need you to upload to class charts. So you will see that attached to your PowerPoint is your revision pizza document. It's a Word document. And if you have a look around the outside of the pizza, all of the different terms of the Treaty of Versailles, so all of the different things that were happening to Germany. Now, rather than writing more information, what we'd actually like you to do is draw the toppings on your pizza, but the toppings are actually parts of the treaty. So I will show you an example of how it works. So if you have a look at this section, you should know, hopefully, that one of the things that happened is that Germany were not allowed an air force anymore or any airplanes. So I have drawn a picture of a plane and I've put a red cross through that to represent that. This task probably should take you about 20 minutes and we'd like it uploaded to class charts. Task 3 is really focusing now on whether or not the treaty was fair or unfair. Again, attached to the PowerPoint is a Word document with all of these different factors, all of the different terms of the Treaty of Versailles. What we'd like you to do is read through each one and label it with either fair or not fair, and that's based on your opinion. And you've had practice at doing this sort of sheet before for previous assessments. So this task should take you roughly about 5 to 10 minutes. If you'd like to challenge yourself, at the bottom there's a mastered task and it says, would Germany and France have the same opinion of the treaty or would they feel differently? We'd like you to write a few sentences where you tell us what you think, and remember to back up your opinion with evidence. And finally, the 4th task is all about preparing you for being able to write your assessment. So some of the questions that students ask quite frequently are, how many paragraphs should you write? Do you need a conclusion? What do you need to include? And what evidence do you need? So I'm just going to briefly talk you through that. You need 4 paragraphs. Your first paragraph should agree with the statement. So your first paragraph should be telling us all about why the Treaty of Versailles was fair. Your second paragraph needs to disagree with the statement and tell us why the Treaty of Versailles was not fair. If you are able to add a 3rd paragraph, that should be on another factor on why you disagree with the statement. And finally, a conclusion at the end where you summarise your opinion and you tell us what you think overall. Okay, so this is the fourth thing that the fourth task, but the third thing that we'd like uploaded to class charts. So it's just some writing practice in preparation for your assessment. So you can see that you've got a writing frame on the right hand side. And if you'd like to challenge yourself, you could have another go at writing another paragraph, but one that explains the opposing view. So the first paragraph is telling us that the Treaty of Versailles was unfair, and the mastered task would be another paragraph telling us that the treaty was fair, and this task should take you 15 minutes. So if you'd like to continue your learning, you could have another go at your word wall homework, which you can access via class charts and see if you can improve your score. And there's a clip that you've seen in class that you could have another look at by clicking on this hyperlink, which summarises the Treaty of Versailles. If you've got any questions, contact your teachers on class charts. Thanks.